cries out, I must answer.
While a Mordrum appears to be wired to some type of device, look closer. Oh, I remember this.
Do not disturb that body. It's rigged to explode. Unless you wish to be vaporized into a fine mist, I advise you to step away.
He doesn't have his shield right now. It's other one with a griffin on the back of it.
He's just running around with a basic shield,
Yeah,
and that he's probably been given. Yeah, not his own.
It's not his usual sword either. Probably because he's still on the billets. He doesn't have his actual gear back.
Got the rank and file equipment.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Forgive me. You're welcome, Commander. Spare me the sarcasm and just show me which way Kaith was headed. As you wish. Along the way, I advise rigging these mines to any Mordrum corpses we come across. Is that really worth the effort? We're outnumbered. Stealth and ambush are the preferred tactics here. These explosives will kill multiple Mordrum instantly. Just plant the explosives and wait for our single-minded targets to return. Noted.
Despite hold here, if we're sly, we can bypass them. Around or through.
Boom. Side. You guys don't seem to come close enough.
Mine every possible corpse in Kaith's reconnaissance squad. Find Kaith's squad without losing any of your soldiers.
Huh. Cool. Coming back. I think we have to wait for them to go further away and then plant the mine on that one further up. Maybe. Oh, that's an initiate. That's not a mineable thing. The wounds appear fresh.
Too many hiding spots and ambush locations. Refreshing.
Come.
Refreshing.
I like how I'm planting a mine with a hammer.
Just up there. There's a mineable corpse right here.
More coming though.
There's the spot. Let's go.
we have a Wrathful Monk and a Herald of Chaos raiding. Guys,
Hey guys!
how's it going? Welcome. Much appreciated, you guys.
I think I can do the shoutouts in any quick way. Typing takes forever. Shout out.
Hello, Laurie. Hi, Monk. Herald. You are knackered, oh dear. Busy day, huh? Hunting all the monsters.
There we go.
Yep, there we go. Thank you very much. And yes, thank you for that raid, guys. Welcome, everybody. You did Northgard and got stomped? Oh, right. Cool. That does look a really good game. I've popped in every now and then to watch, and yeah. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, welcome to all the raiders. We are playing Guild Wars 2. We're on Living World Season 2. And yeah, we're getting killed by Mordran wolves, apparently. We're about halfway through, I think. What chapter are we on now? Let's have a look. Story journal. Yeah, we're on chapter 5. So there we go. Then live streamed a street performer friends fundraiser stream. Oh, cool. Then hunted monsters. Busy day. Yeah, that sounds good. Being wrecked in Northgard AI. Oh dear. And then your power dropped. Oh, that sucks. Sorry to hear it. You've been having a lot of power issues still. I hope you get them fixed eventually, dude. Welcome to the Silver Waste, Baldwin Cleaver. I see you have my little brother Canuck in tow. I was told you might need some extra help out here. Nothing I couldn't handle, though I do appreciate the sentiment. Has your squad found anything useful? Not yet, though my instincts tell me we're close to finding the source of the Mordran incursions. See if you can prove right.
Judging from their increasing numbers, I'd say we must be getting close to something important.
If so, I imagine they will be increasingly belligerent.
Feel free to hide when the action starts, Canuck.
Are you worried that I'll show you up, Keith?
Now, you two, play nice. Should be the last of the planned ones. Oh, that's good then. You need those Yarnivore socks. Oh, I've got to do this one as well, yeah. Before I forget. Has the Necro Reaper changed much since the first X-Pack? I'm not too sure, to be honest. This is the first Necro I've played, so I don't really know. Because I wasn't around playing this game when the Necromancer was originally released as a new class, so...
They have made several progressive changes to all of the classes over the time. You know, some of the skills have been changed and things of that nature, but fundamentally, couldn't tell you.
Yeah. I can tell you this much, it's very OP. Playing as a Necromancer is still very powerful.
The Mordran are still increasing in number.
Which means we're close to learning what they're up to out here. Let's press forward.
Refreshing.
You enjoyed the Ritualist Hunter from Guild Wars 1. I didn't play very much Guild Wars 1 at all. And I can't recover my account, so yeah, I have to buy a new copy if I want to play it again.
Don't forget to do this corpse here.
Oh, yep, I went right past it.
They banned you?
What? Wow.
Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2? W1. What naughty things were you getting up to? Recon demolition completed.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I don't get these yet. Spamming trades in chats. Oh, right. I mean, I still have my Guild Wars 1 account key. That's not a problem, but I can't prove I'm the owner, like the original owner of it, so they won't give me the account back. Because I don't have access, I don't know what the password is, and username for that matter of fact.
Do you see that glow?
Yes. What could they be up to?
Long time ago.
We have no reason why we should consider retreating. We are deep in their territory and we are vastly outnumbered.
We should send up a flare. I hope the Pact will see our signal and send help.
Alright.
That flare attracted more of the mortal. We have to relocate. We're boxed in up here.
Let's take the fight to the bottom of the slope.
There's one to remember behind.
Fall back, or those vines will tear us apart.
Refresh any of them and too few of us. This location isn't defensible. Strong.
Stand fast! Help's on the way!
Wow, they just totally mauled me to death.
Oh dear. Oh, everybody's still stuck up there. I wondered where everyone else was. I'm down here with Kaith. With Kanak, sorry. And Kaith, yeah. Okay.
They were all up here because they were down.
Oh, right. I didn't see all this
you
stuff
don't want-
spawn behind, yeah.
Pact had better get here quickly or there won't be anyone left.
Yeah, but there's a lot of these vines that can get nasty.
Live, my live.
We'll make a stand on that ledge. This area is overrun. There! Everyone on the chopper! Quickly!
Great timing. Let's go.
Cool.
Nice.
Not under my command completed.
Oh, cool. So we did it. Or you did it, but...
to keep us from reporting back.
You and the commander have experience with dragons. Is this predictable behavior?
Elder dragons are far from predictable. Their minions show a sort of situational awareness.
Okay, check your mail. I have 2. Crypto-Botanical Societies. This is the whole collecting Mordrum bits. Baldwin Cleaver,
yeah.
Since our rediscovery of the Silver Waste, the Society has been interested in studying the unique physiology of its hardiest flora. I've sent you an extraction tool that makes the removal of floral organs easier. We're willing to trade your bandit crests in exchange for these Mordrum plant parts. The fragile nature of floral organs means only the toughest specimens yield viable samples, so the plants must be of considerable strength and stature. I hear there's an underground chamber filled with such creatures in the Silver Wastes. Use the extraction device I sent you when you're ready to fight one and bring me the parts you extract. Happy harvesting, the Silver Waste Crypto-Botanical Society.
You can get some pretty decent gear by actually that collection, but
yeah,
spending a lot of time in waste.
Yeah. When I've got nothing else to do, maybe I will.
You end up having to do the meta over and over and over again.
Yeah, because you've got to go down and hope that the meta actually, fires off and you can get in there, because sometimes it fails, so... Yeah. Okay, Marjorie Delacroix, calling in a favour. We've hit a dead end here at the Derman Priory. We'd like to interview the resident dragon expert, but he has retreated to a secure location deep within the Priory. Unfortunately, they changed the access cipher to that room on a regular basis, and no one here knows the latest one. Remember the young explorer named Campbell from Fort Salma? Magister McKay believes she has the current cipher and she's doing field work in the Silver Waste. Could you look into retrieving the cipher for us? To convince her to give you the cipher, repeat the phrase, "Long live the King of Deldramore." Marjorie Delacroix. Interesting. So we need to find Campbell. We need to also report to the Pack Tactician. We came as soon as we saw the Flare Commander. Took a big risk taking one of our birds out there with all this dust and sand in the air, but obviously one that was well justified. Okay, I appreciate that, Tactician. Do you know where Keith and Karnak went? I'm not sure about Karnak, but Keith went to report to the Marshal with the information you uncovered about the enemy's disposition and behaviour. The intel will be crucial for our strategic planning. Thank you. If you see them, let them know I have some business to see to. Absolutely, Commander. Anything else I can do for you? Yes, get me a coffee. And, oh, actually, yes. I'm looking for an explorer by the name of Campbell. Ah, yes. She arrived shortly before you did. Out on an excavation in the field, I believe. I can mark her dig site on the map. Thank you for your help. Quick with that coffee, damn it. So, she is... Ah. Just over there somewhere, so we can go out through the other exit, I believe. Where are we?
What's wrong with the exit right here?
The what?
There's an exit right here.
Oh, it is this side. I'm lost, yeah. This is the one I was going for in my head. There's a hero point. Pillar emits a high-pitched sound you can barely hear. I need to summon all my things. Oh, there's also a down player here as well. Oh. Bing. Hero points.
So many mysteries.
Commander, I had a feeling I'd be seeing you again after you saved me from the Seraph Ghost. What brings you out here? I was told you know about a certain Priory cipher. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh, the cipher to the storage room? I guess I am the only one besides Magister Stonehealer who knows it. We're all so scattered these days, far too busy. Do you have the password? I do have it. Great, what is it? Death to Primordus, no. Every dwarf must do his duty, no. The great dwarf guide my hand. Along with the King of Deldrimor, or by grandmother's beard, you're a feisty one. Oh my goodness, yep. Along with the King of Deldrimor. That's it, you've got it. Okay, you can have the written copy, I memorized it. How does the cipher work? Each of the lines on the poem is a clue to a book in the special collections. You have to find them in order and touch them to activate their magic. Once you've found them all in order, you're in. Okay, be careful out there. So we need to go to Durman Priory.
Woohoo! I suppose you don't have the waypoint that is right there.
I have Durman Priory waypoint, yes.
You do? Okay.
Yep. There. I really like the Priory. It's because it was the first order I chose when I played my first character, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. You still love ticking the check marks off for each area? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, what monk? No problem. You go lay down. You must be exhausted. Yeah, that's it. I mean, this game is good for the completionists because kind of the point is to complete everything.
I also have to have all the skins, all the mini, all the novelty. Which means, of course, that ArenaNet has made a pretty penny off me over the last year and a half that I've been playing.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I did splurge a little bit as well recently with my scythe skin and mounts that I've got. The chair. Yeah.
The 5 confirmed dragons are Falcatoric,
Hey there.
Dormad, Primordus, Mordremoth, and Zythus. We believe there is another deep in the ocean. But its entry in the scroll of the 5 true gods is partially missing. The scroll, written in ancient times, has a section dedicated to the Elder Dragon, but it came to us in bad shape. It is written in an ancient form of old text. We're still attempting to decipher the damaged portions. Each dragon has...
You're gonna look too. No problem, Harold.
For Mordremoth,
Thank you for the raids again, guys. Much appreciated.
Shadow and Death.
See you both later.
By next class, I want you to research the many theories about the different spheres of influence. Choose one and defend it. If you have questions, there's further literature in the library. Class dismissed.
I was just gonna say she had an empty classroom, but then everybody comes out from behind the door. Hi there, how are you? How did it go? Did you get it? The cipher? Yeah, I got it. It's a testimony to how scattered the Priory is right now. That's the only person who knows the cipher to get into the storage area is out of the Silver Wastes. It's good you saved her at Fort Salma. Definitely not typical. We need to speak to Magister McKay. She's pulling some heavy-duty strings to get us into the special collections. We're meeting a Magister Stonehealer. You don't know who Ogden Stonehealer is? Cass, he's one of the most magical beings I've ever met. He's a dwarf, the last of his race on the surface of Tyria. Grenth alone knows how old he is, hundreds of years at least. Tell Casimir what happened to the others. Centuries ago, many dwarfs turned themselves to stone to save Tyria from Promodus' champion. Most went underground to fight the destroyers. Ogden remains so their sacrifice would never be forgotten. That explains his area of expertise, dragons.
Hello again, Magister. Have you met?
Welcome, Scholar. It's a pleasure to see you again. I hope your well of knowledge has deepened in the intervening time.
The Magister is documenting Mordramoth's awakening and its ensuing actions.
My field experience has provided a good foundation for my research and chronicle. Magister Stonehealer is going to help you gather information on the Elder Dragons. He rarely agrees to such things. I will warn you, he's quite old and has little patience. He's the last of his kind.
We'll show him the utmost respect, of course.
I'll take you to the Special Collections entrance. Archivist Earnsworth will guide you from there. You retrieved the cipher?
Yes, we have it.
Very well. Follow me. Remember to put those weapons near the door. We may need to grab them on short notice. Hello, Scholar. I'm still waiting for those item manifests.
For the millionth time, there are no culinary applications for bloodstone dust. None. No good can come from feeding it to living beings.
What do you know? I'll take the dust to the streets and start my own food cart. I'll be rich.
Are we interrupting something important, Chef?
No, Madam Magister, we're just having a small professional disagreement. Are these the visitors you mentioned?
Yes. They have dispensation from Magister Stonehealer to visit the special collections.
I've already adjusted the wards to allow them entrance, and the archivist has been warned that they're coming.
I'll show you how it's done.
Be careful down there.
Follow me, please.
And she walks into the fire.
Quite literally out of the frying pan. Fire.
This is the Derman Priory's special collections. Security here is tight, for reasons you'll soon understand. You are free to browse. All we ask is that you handle artifacts with care and remove nothing from this area. I have to return to my work. Archivist Earnsworth is here somewhere. She can guide you to Magister Stonehealer.
Abaddon, Lord of the Everlasting Depths, Keeper of Secrets, open mine eyes and bestow upon me the knowledge of the Abyss. Scriptures of Abaddon, Giver of Magic. So can we talk to them first? Nope. Okay, speak with the archivist. Yeah.
There are so many books in here to read. There is so much lore.
Oh yes, I mean, all of these you can... Destiny Set in Stone, The Last Days of the Dwarves, and it's just all in here. King of the Dwarves. History of Tyria. Forgotten, Not Forgotten. Riding the Winds, the Tengu Exodus, and yeah, there's just a lot. Oh, Zaitan's Last Flight. And yeah, that's pretty cool because it puts your character name in there because you destroy Zaitan in the first, well, the personal story. So yeah, if you're ever confused about the lore of the game at any point, this is the place to come. Just come to the Derman Priory. You can enter this instance without it being a story. You know, you can just come down here yourselves and just read stuff. Pretty cool. And I believe this... Isn't this, like, tailbone or whatever from Zaitan?
Yes, that's part of...
This is part of...
tail that we blew off.
Yes. Carved it off with a laser. Are you delivering something? I'm already buried in magic items. I don't have enough scribes, and every piece needs to be catalogued. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh wait, you're Baldwin Cleaver. That's a relief. Every day it's magic this and arcane that. Half the time they bring me, half the things they bring me are glowing rocks and fungus. Why do they do that? The word is out that they're storing artifacts for safekeep, or that we're storing artifacts for safekeeping from the dragons. As you can imagine, every noble with a magic pinky ring wants to store it here. You sure it's safe here? Don't tell anyone, but we can only hope so. Our best defenses are magical. They protect us for a while, but as long as the magic levels in the world drain, they'll eventually cease working. Have you ever seen any especially interesting items? Look around. You've got permission to browse. Just remember who has to put the items back if you don't. I may stay here a while after I've met Magister Stonehealer. Let's get you on your way then. What can I help you find? How to decipher the shelf numbers, yes. The N refers to the cardinal direction in the main annex. Some alcoves are on the south side, some are on the north. The second number tells you which floor, the last number is which alcove. This is exactly what I needed, much appreciated. Okay. So how do I look at the cipher? It wasn't an item in your inventory, was it?
No, it's just one of those things.
Okay.
You have it, but you don't get to have it.
Mm-hmm. Right, oh, so the thing just guides you right to the location then, yeah. No actual search to be done. So many books. This is so good. The Ashford History, Duke Barradin. Written by Ela McKay, this collection of historic facts reveals the life and death of one of Ascalon's most notorious dukes. Though first in line to the throne, Duke Barradin did not object when the people called for Adalbern to be king instead. He spent his life on the Barradin estate, making wine and training warriors. Barradin's daughter, Althea, was betrothed to Prince Rurik, son of King Adalbern. Althea was murdered by Char, and her ghost remained restless until the renowned hero returned her ashes to Barradin. Duke Barradin was caught in the faux fire, and his ghost now causes regular trouble for the Char in the plains of Ashford. Okay, so that's the first book read. Second one down on the lower level. Centaur Tribal Culture and History. In this series of reports from the hinterlands, explorer Ket details what her research has uncovered about the centaurs and their tribal society. Centaurs can be found in many places throughout Tyria and as far away as Alona. Some tribes, such as the Orshad Raiders from the Crystal Desert, are known to eat human flesh. Centaurs are one of the many races displaced by humans. The number of warring tribes far outweighs that of peaceful tribes. The rise of the Elder Dragons, especially Zaitan and Jormag, has put centaurs into even greater conflict with humans in the Shiver Peaks and the plains as the two races compete for territory. And the third one's up there. The Great Hunt Rite of Passage. Ironleaf Iceborne gives us a basic primer on the ancient Norn ritual called the Great Hunt. Every year, Norn contenders compete to take home the title of Slayer. This is an important trial for the young. It launches their legendary journey. That's actually the first thing you do as part of your, like, personal story when you create your Norn character. You're doing the whole...
Oh, really?
Yeah, the competition to be the Slayer, and you have to kill a giant ice worm. Spawns up at the top of Wayfarer Foothills. So the just outside of Holbrack, where there's like some stairs going up the mountainside to a hero point, and there's a dead worm there. That's the one that you have to slay, and it stays there. So it becomes like a hero point place of power. So
Cool.
That's pretty good. It's an important trial for the young. It launches their legendary journey. There's a note written on the parchment between the pages of this book. The note says revolution came to Rata Sum, N12, and Pal fell upon the emerging blooms, SYL. Sylvari. Okay, so N12. So that's north, floor 1, cove 2. So that's down there. Steward Gix gives his uncensored thoughts on the historic events and what it portends for the future. Read on. Not since the Destroyers has Ratasum come so close to disaster as when the city's golems began to malfunction and turn on their makers. One must consider the current Peacemaker to Golem ratio of 1 to 10 when gauging the potential for future reoccurrences. The potential for Cataclysm is unsettling at best. For now, Inquest crews remain part of our society, but their antagonism against the Council grows with each passing cycle. We must install countermeasures to ensure history does not repeat itself, this time with even more disastrous results. And the last one, a treatise on the Shadow of the Dragon. Scholar Katerin interviewed dozens of her fellow Sylvari who claim to have seen the Shadow of the Dragon in the dream. She concludes that only one such report has any credibility. Shadow of the Dragon is the name assigned to Mordremoth's champion. The nightmarish creature has been spied in the dream and in the world. While some believe it is immortal and cannot die, others do not. To date, there is no proof in either direction. Here we go. I love how anybody actually stood reading books on those shelves at that point. It just has to be like, okay, cool, I'll just stop. You know?
Yeah.
Never mind, I was powering through the books looking for something, but thanks. Go downstairs if you must. Up.
What took you so long?
Getting the cipher from Explorer Campbell took longer than expected.
We're sorry for the inconvenience.
Well, don't waste my time. Tell me what you seek.
Speak up, these old ears are worse than my old eyes, and they're worse than my old... Oh, never mind, go on. Magister, it's me, Baldwin Cleaver. We met... Ah, yes, I remember you. No time for nostalgia, get to the point. I need information about how to deal with Mordramoth. Actually, I think you need information about the meaning in your vision from the Pale Tree. What? How did you... There are those who have taken an interest. I've had some warning that you might be calling. Your challenges do not go unnoticed. Who? All in good time, but know that they have Tyria's best interests at heart. Now, this is what you're looking for, the artifact. Go on, examine it closely. What is it? Don't ask, act. Examine it, and you shall see. As you wish. Can I speak to these ladies first? Do. Ornate hourglass. It's made of precious metals and has a palpable aura of magic. Don't be shy, you can touch it. Touch. I broke it! Shit. I'm not paying for that. He said I could touch it. Okay.
We're in Glint's domain now.
Oh, what just happened?
I don't know, but my legs feel like Taffy. Is this?
Go forth, my
Must be.
Glint's lair. It's even more beautiful than I imagined.
And eerie. Doesn't look like we'll be leaving the same way we came in.
I never thought I'd see this. Where's the boss? Hello?
Boss, it doesn't look like we can reach you from here. This place, it's something else entirely. Maybe our paths will intersect beyond here? Right, you two look for a path up ahead. I'll do the same on my side. Be safe. Glint may no longer live here, but that doesn't make her lair any less dangerous. I'll be fine. See you up ahead.
Move ahead and search for a place to meet.
All right.
We'll see you in a bit, boss. Stay safe.
Keep your voices down. We don't know what's in here.
Challenge moat. From inside this moat of pure mist's energy, a voice asks, "Worthy adventurer, would you like a challenge?" Can do. Yes. Distorted facet of strength. Inspect the glowy crystal.
My father used to talk about Glint in her prophecies. He said she was grand and noble. As noble as any Crichton. She loved humans, except when they tried to steal her eggs. She defended her children like any good mother.
What an empty place. My mother told me stories passed down by her mother. She said it was once guarded by fearsome dragons. The lair itself would tear and gnaw at you. The heroes braved its dangers to have an audience with Glint.
Can you imagine what it must have been like?
have enough energy.
Refreshing.
Give up yet?
I remember some of the challenges later on being really frustrating.
Mm-hmm. One of the achievements in here is to do this without using the blue or green.
Jesus.
Did you just fall through the...
Yeah. I'm fine.
Where did you go?
It put me all the way back to the beginning. Oh dear. Okay, so they're not solid paths. I just went right between, you know, two different ones and fell between them. Oh, I can't get the shield now to get through this next bit. Oh, maybe I have to defeat this guy. So there we go.
Oh,
That's
shit!
pretty much what I just did. Well, I'll wait for you.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. It's because they're sadistic.
You will obey.
Worthy adventurer, would you like a challenge? Sure, why not? Beat the distorted facet of light. Oh yeah, this is the one with the multicolour thing. It took forever to figure out, if I remember.
But we're supposed to be able to defeat it without doing the blue or green.
Really?
Somehow, yeah. There's a defeat the malevolent memory without transfer. No, not that one. Defeat the facet of light without using the blue or green attunements.
Oh, so we only have to use the red one then, I guess.
Another one.
Because right now we're coded blue, I think.
Yeah.
You will obey. Give my creation life.
serve me well.
How do we get the red one? I mean, with
I don't.
killing this guy fairly okay, but still.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a way to actually control it, or whether or not it was just random.
Arise, my creation.
Lord, serve me well.
Now that's green this time.
Well, it's dead.
It is dead.
Cool.
You're okay. Stay with me.
It's strange that they would choose the Master of Peace for this, because you never were close enough to actually notice what he looked like. So the first time you come through here, you're like, who the hell is this guy?
I always thought it was Glint, and I thought, you know, like, wait, isn't Glint female? They keep saying she, but this is a dude.
I used to pretend I was chosen when I was little. Me and my sisters put on plays for our parents.
I can just imagine it. Glint was ancient, thousands of years old. Why wasn't she like the Elder Dragons?
She was freed from Krakatoa's control by the Forgotten a long, long time ago. And then, because of her gift for reading minds, she connected with humans. She learned to think like us. Elder Dragons don't. They're too different.
So, this guy's eyes look really wide because you can just see the eyeballs through the skin. It just looks like he has really big, wide eyes, like, he's seen some shit.
Definitely.
He can never unsee it. Oh dear. Domain of Darkness. Ooh. Creepy.
Reduce the health of the facet of darkness from 75% to 0 in less than 15 seconds.
Sure. That'll happen. We'll get right on it.
Yeah, you never know.
Arise, my creation.
Oops.
Did you not have the shield?
I did.
I'm in your debt.
I can get another one. There we go. Oh,
One of
mine's
these-
gone. Yikes.
If one of them springs up right in front of you, you still end up down.
Help me over here.
Yeah.
I think you have to run into it with your...
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it keeps
right.
just...
Yeah. Fully generating. Interesting.
I think that's what the shield is for.
Go forth, my mate.
Got him.
Oh, cool.
So this is the dude we're supposed to reduce his health to 0 in under 15 seconds. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you can't even hit the guy. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I just got flattened.
I think we need to blow up one of these vortex crystals. I can't remember.
There we go. Yeah, you have to get one of the shields when they spawn and run it into the vortex crystal and break it, and then it affects him.
I don't have enough energy.
Yeah, we'll be able to get him down to 0 in 15 seconds, sure.
Mm-hmm. Let's just bring another 20 odd people with us.
I don't even seem able to find any of the things when they spawn. You seem to be getting them all.
They've usually just popped up right in front of me, so... Ah, there's one.
Help me over here. I'm up. I'm up.
Thank you.
Don't see any more of the shields pop.
They're behind him.
Oh, right, okay. Nice. Yeah, totally doable. 15 seconds. No sweat.
Sure. And you can't really tell what they're showing you.
Yeah, it's like he just stands there, moves around a little bit, and then... Ooh,
Okay,
a
at this
rock.
point, he's picked up a rock. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
I know how Glint died.
Destiny's Edge went to kill her, right? So she wouldn't wake Kralkatorrik?
That's my understanding. But she communicated with them and they changed their minds.
Then what?
They tried to take down Kralkatorrik, but they ultimately failed. Glint perished. Logan Thackeray was supposed to be with them, but he left to protect the Queen from Kralkatorrik's minions.
I don't know what we'd have done if something had happened to her.
Some blame Logan for why Glint died instead of Kralkatorrik that day.
He was just doing his duty.
Shh, what was that? Did you hear that?
More to explore.
Cass, stop moving. Listen.
Rory? What was that?
Watch out!
Oh god, this guy. This thing. I remember this taking forever.
Yeah. When I did this one, I was by myself, and I died so many times that my armor completely broke.
Yeah.
Low on endurance.
You're supposed to be able to beat this thing without transferring any boons to vortex crystals, but then I don't understand how you could ever possibly defeat it.
Yeah.
You'd have to come in here with a huge group.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
It had a good life. Short, but good.
Ow. Damn.
Uh-oh.
Give my creation life.
One of the good things about Necromancer is when you are down, the #1 skill for when you're trying to fight back also steals life. So you start rezzing yourself by attacking people, which is pretty cool.
Oh, neat.
serve me well.
Oh, for God's sake, why did you roll in that direction, man?
Ready for action. Arise, my creation. I'll have to make another one.
This thing is just destroying my minions so fast.
My pet is dead. Been dead since the start of the fight.
Running out of endurance.
Refreshing.
Okay, if that's how you want to.
Oof.
You're okay. What just happened? What was that? Not sure. If I had to guess, I'd say it was part of the lair itself rising up to greet us.
Not much of a greeting, if you ask me. Thanks for swooping in when you did, boss. We'd have been toast if not for you.
Mm-hmm. We weren't sure we'd see you again, to be honest.
Happy Easter. Thanks, Mama Glint.
That.
It couldn't be.
We need to speak with Ogden immediately. Let's find a way out of here.
Just had tea. Yummy. Alright, so let's just see, can I talk to these ladies? Nope. Like my minions are just beating down on this vortex crystal like, kill it, kill it, kill it. So bloodthirsty.
The looks on your
Time for
faces.
eternal sleep. Could have warned us.
Nope. No. That would have sapped the fun right out of it. So tell me, what do you know now that you didn't before?
Not to touch the hourglass again. Let's see, can I speak to the others? Can't now. Okay. Entertain an old dwarf. Tell me your tale. It was a portal to Glint's lair. So it was. The Master of Peace and I set it up after Glint's death so I could guard it for the Brotherhood. Okay, I saw the Master of Peace take an egg, or the Master of Peace was there, I saw echoes of the past. Let's just cut right to the chase. Saw the Master of Peace take an egg. The last one intact. It's been in stasis since her death. The Master of Peace is taking it where it will be safe and allowed to hatch. Nice. Homemade Nando's chicken wraps, tad spicy tonight. That's the best way to do them. Unless you don't like spicy food, in which case don't do that. Where has he taken it? You must tell me. Sadly, I do not know that. He has disappeared beyond Dry Top, and I've had no word since. You will find him, won't you? He's in great danger out there. I will do my best. That is why you were chosen for this. Go, now. Find him and make sure he arrives safely at his destination. What is his destination? Only he can tell you that, but go, but be smart. Do not rush into danger unprepared. You have many trials ahead of you. Yes, Magister, I'll be careful. Ta-da!
You can never have too much treasure.
Nice. Still can't talk to Cass. She's not very talkative to us. My time is less precious than my knowledge. I have prepared for this so that I could inform you as you have ascertained there is currently no greater threat than Mordremoth. What answers can I give you? I need to know more about Mordremoth.
That old beast is going to give us quite a fight. Its natures are plant and mind, as you've undoubtedly inferred. In my opinion, it is the most destructive of the Elder Dragons, tearing the ground from beneath our feet. Creatures that live underground are especially vulnerable as its vines spread. It is my belief that it is rooted deep in the land, which may be an exploitable weakness. I do not know specifically how to overcome it, and I am still researching how its corruption spreads. With Zaitan, any who died in proximity to its corruption became risen. To date, I've seen no evidence that the same is true of those who die in proximity of Mordred. You will undoubtedly learn more if you plan to enter the jungle.
Yes, we will. Please tell me about the Elder Dragons.
You already know much about them, but for Miss Delacroix's benefit, the Elder Dragons may be as old as the world itself. They're more than creatures. They're part of nature's workings. They rise and fall on a cycle that spans millennia. Much of what we know about them comes from a document written by the first humans to walk the face of Tyria, the Scroll of the Five True Gods. It is written in an ancient dialect. Therefore, it is subject to interpretation. In it, the gods revealed the names of the Elder Dragons: Mordremoth, Kraukatoric, Jormag, Zaitan, and Primordus. There is one other name listed, but it is illegible, lost to time. I suspect this is the Deep Sea Dragon. The gods expound on how Tyria's health is tied directly to them. This portion is somewhat abstract, however. There are varied theories on what it means, but I believe it refers to the natural balance of magic. Too much magic, and the world spins out of control. Too little, and it crumbles into darkness. The last time the Elder Dragons awoke, they wiped out almost every intelligent race on the planet. It is from this low magic environment that the gods built the world as they wanted it. They were the ones who brought humans to Tyria. The gods shared the magic stored in the Bloodstone. That is a complex tale for another time. Slowly, more magic seeped back into the world from the dragons over thousands of years. Cultures evolved again.
How does all this tie into the eternal alchemy?
Ah yes, only Asura would attempt to quantify nature itself. But then, they are limited in perspective. By attempting to define the undefinable, they actually move further from the truth rather than closer to it. The eternal alchemy, nature, our world, the all, however you want to name it, is beyond understanding. We can only grasp portions of it. Even the Elder Dragons are small relative to the all. We see only certain layers of the mists, the Elders, and Tyria. Anything beyond that is hidden from us. We must content ourselves with first understanding what's before us. Right now, the Elder Dragons are the most critical to understand.
Can you share what you know about the Zephyrite?
The Zephyrite, yes. They inherited a thankless and difficult job from the Brotherhood of the Dwarves.
They didn't understand what they were taking on, but I believe they do now.
I was in the Brotherhood of the Dwarves. I am now its sole surviving member. We were the keepers of Glint's legacy. Glint had the power to communicate with her mind. She learned language from humans this way. According to her, other dragons speak and think in something I hesitate to call a language. But not Glint. She learned that humans and other races were not her enemies, but allies to be nurtured. Thus, she became a protector of the Tyrian races. We recognized the importance of this, as did some exceptional humans. Glint foretold the future in the Flameseeker prophecies over 1,000 years ago. The Brotherhood believed that she would one day become an Elder Dragon. She was old and wise, well on her way. You can imagine how it might have changed the world if she had survived long enough to become that powerful.
The Sylvari were invulnerable to corruption, but not with Mordremoth. Why?
You refer to Scarlet and Aaron. Similar symptoms, yes. I am no expert, but they're immature as a race. Their concept of nightmare and dream is simplistic at best. Too black and white, too unsophisticated to explain the changes affecting some of them. The Pale Tree is said to protect them from the corruption of the
That you're immature.
dragons.
Grow up.
Both Scarlet and Aaron rejected her, so it makes sense that Sylvari would be vulnerable to Mordremoth, a plant-based being like themselves.
I don't remember him saying it quite that way when I was talking to him.
Yeah. Probably picking his words very diplomatically. What do you know about the fight against Kralkatorrik?
Only what Air told me. They nearly took it down, and Glint was killed during the fight. Destiny's Edge went to the Crystal Desert looking for Glint. Intending to destroy her, she instead managed to convince them to ally with her against her master, the Elder Dragon Kralkatorrik. They fought with all they had, but one of them was called away, and so their strength was diminished. Glint wasn't the only loss that day. A brilliant Asura named Snaff also sacrificed himself. That was years ago. Since then, Kralkatorrik surely has gotten stronger. Time is your enemy when dealing with the Elder Dragons.
Cool. It's a nice lore burst for you all. I can't speak to Marjorie. Okay, so check mail. We're awaiting your arrival. So it's from Logan. I'm with Air, Kaith, and Zoja at Camp Resolve in the Silver Waste. They're driving me nuts. Kaith can't sit still for 5 minutes, and Zoja has an opinion on everything. Air, well, she's gone all silent on us. So what are you waiting for? Come join us. Troops are gathering here for the coming assault on Mordremoth. It's been too long since we fought an Elder Dragon together. Look forward to seeing you, my friend Logan. This has been the first time I think we've seen Logan since most of the way through the personal story. Barely shown up. He was barely around at the end of that, and he's not been around for Living World yet. So I was surprised he wasn't part of the proceedings with the Queen earlier. Yeah, cool. Alrighty. It's almost 8 PM. My goodness. So I think that's all the time we've got for the day. I'm gonna have to leave it here.